of sunshine. Turn a little breezy tomorrow, too. There'll be a lake wind advisory we'll tell you about going into effect for Thursday. We'll get to it all coming up shortly. 6:02.
All right, thanks, Tim. A jury acquits Thompson's mayor on the second day of his trial.
This week, Benji Cranford was in court accused of trying to sneak liquor to prison inmates back in June. Your Taylor Martin joining us now live in the newsroom this morning with how the jury reached its decision. Good morning, Taylor.
Ashley, after reaching a verdict around 4 yesterday afternoon, after testimony of the final prosecution witnesses and after jurors heard from the mayor himself. After accused of trying to sneak liquor to prison inmates back in June, his attorneys claim the gin, which he bought as a malaria remedy, fell out of his car when he stopped to make a technologically clumsy attempt to reconnect his Bluetooth. Now, Cranford was indicted.
Some mic issues there with Taylor, so just going to finish this off here. He was indicted by a grand jury and arrested in August by GBI officers who led him away from city offices in handcuffs. He testified Tuesday that he had no idea as the city council met that he was about to be arrested. Cranford's term as mayor had been suspended by the governor after his arrest, but with this acquittal, the suspension was automatically lifted. He thanked jurors afterwards.
I want to thank the jury for the verdict and listening to the facts and coming to the truth. And I want to thank the citizens of Thompson, and hopefully I can go back to work tomorrow and finish the work that I've started.
Mayor Cranford says he'll be back this morning to do the job Thompson elected him to do.
And when the temperatures drop like this week, shelters and leaders are in the area stepping up to give people a warm place to stay. We caught up with the Center of Hope, and they say that they've seen more than before regarding a need for shelter.
Last month, we were averaging about 60 clients. Just in the last week, we've already seen that go up, and we're averaging now about the mid-70s to almost 80 clients a night.
Because of the cold, the city's offering free bus rides to overnight warming shelters. You have to have clearance and an ID first. You can complete a background check and get documentation at the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Just go before 5 o'clock. If you can't get there or it's after 5 o'clock, you can call 706-821-1080 and a deputy will come to you. Now, once you get clearance, Augusta Transit will pick people up at the Broad Street Transfer Center facility or the May Park Community Center. They will take you to the Center of Hope, Garden City Rescue Mission, or the Augusta Rescue Mission. The bus runs continuously until 8 o'clock. If you are in need of a ride, you can call 706-821-1719 before 8 o'clock. Now, we show you some of these daytime warming centers that are available as well. If you go to our website right here, this article talking about temperatures dropping and Augusta offering free rides to overnight shelters. If you scroll down to the bottom here, this will give you the daytime center. So we have a whole list, all the ones in bold right here. That is the ones that are available. You got the address, the phone number, and then the times that they are open. Now, they don't offer free rides to these, so you will have to get over there yourself. And you can give them a call when they're open to find out about space or when you can get over there.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office searching for a man wanted for a homicide yesterday morning. Deputies say 27-year-old Harold Leverett Jr., who you see there, shot and killed 73-year-old James West on Pickett Avenue. If you have any information as to where he may be, you're asked to call the Sheriff's Office, and we do have that number on your screen, 706-821-1427. Investigators say that he is considered to be armed and dangerous, so don't approach him. An autopsy has been scheduled for West. A father facing charges after allegedly plotting to kill a teen for leaving his son in critical condition. 48-year-old Freddie Washington is there on your screen, and Allendale police say that he posted a picture of the teen boy on social media, who he believes is the suspect in his own son's shooting. Officials say that Washington had multiple guns in his possession illegally when they searched his home. He faces solicitation to commit murder and kidnapping. Charges are pending for the unlawful possession of guns. We have reached out for more information on the shooting involving his son.
This morning, we're working to learn more about what led up to a large law enforcement presence in Lincoln County last night. Several viewers called in reporting that presence. Details are limited, but Lincoln County Sheriff's Office tells us the presence was near Chamberlain Ferry Road. We've also reached out to the Columbia County Sheriff's Office to confirm reports of their deputies performing a search warrant.
The Richmond County School District is preparing to hire an interim superintendent.
The demolition of the James Brown Arena continues. Project leaders say the new Coliseum will serve as an entertainment hub for Augusta. Your Hallie Turner has more.
The idea is to keep fueling the growth coming to Augusta while creating an entertainment district people don't have to drive hours for.
I mean, I remember being a teenager and coming downtown and there's nothing downtown and being a part of that growth and having, lots of new restaurants and shops. And now with the development of the JBA, it just seems like it's a new chapter for downtown.
It's constantly changing towards a new, future-forward Augusta.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, once we get this arena open, it's going to be a game changer, not only for downtown, but all of Augusta.
All in the name of entertainment. It'll be a blockbuster, leaders say. You'll want a ticket for.
You are going to a show in the old arena. You're going to experience the show at the new arena. And so you'll be coming down earlier, hanging out. It's just going to be a whole new experience. It's a game changer.
Change that's long overdue for you and those behind the counter.
When you go downtown, you want to make kind of an event of it. So it's not just, the performance that you're going to see or the event that you're going to see, but also you want dinner, you want drinks afterwards, you want to make it a real social outing. The bigger draws will also bring people from outside of Augusta here, and that's always good for business.
The Coliseum Authority says with workers not going away anytime soon, we can see the green benefits now.
It's going to be a long process, but we're also going to have construction workers downtown for the next 3 years. I mean, these guys have got to eat lunch. These guys have got to stay at hotels. They're not all local. There's going to be a little bit of a boom here just from the construction.
And local restaurants are preparing to make lasting impressions.
Really excited about people coming in from out of town and discovering Pineapple Inn, because we always want to put our best foot forward and show people from out of town what Augusta's all about and hopefully earn their future visits.
If everything remains on schedule and within the budget like it is now, leaders are expecting the new JBA to open its doors in 2027. Reporting in Augusta, Hallie Turner on your side.
If you need help paying your power bill this winter, you can now apply for Georgia's Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. The early qualifications say that you must be 65 years or older and medically homebound. Other Georgians can schedule an appointment starting January 2nd. To qualify, your family's income must be less or equal to 60% of the median income for Georgia families. The income limits are right there on your screen. The program pays heating bills directly to the home energy supplier. And for more information, you can visit the website that is right there on your screen. You can also head to ours. Heading to break now, giving you a live look at Riverwatch Parkway at Alexander Drive. We're coming up on 620.
It's the Ashley Pine.
Hello. Yes.
There is nothing more comforting for Tina Davis than this moment right here.
Yes.
As a victim of domestic violence, she had the opportunity to meet with one of the state's newest employees to help her cope with the crime. That employee is a Labradoodle named Asher.
Oh my gosh. Precious. I can just take him home.
The Georgia Office of Victim Services at the State Parole Board offers post-sentencing support to crime victims and their families. And now they've brought a specially trained Comfort Canine on board to enhance their support efforts.
If you ever been around any dog, but particularly a comfort dog, it's their job just to be there and have somebody to love on. We found, and I think some of the research finds that sometimes when people are going to traumatic events, having a comfort canine or a comfort animal can be really good in just helping them relieve that stress.
Asher and his handler, Mandy Kimner, have been training for months and are ready at a moment's notice to assist crime victims, attend community events, and respond to emergencies across the state.
He just naturally wants to feel the love and connect with people, and he loves people. He's just a lot of fun, and he's eager to work.
State employees, specifically those who work for the board, who are dealing with stress, will also have access to Asher.
The event. Think about the officers that respond to events. You think about the staff that have to look at crime scene photos and read about the horrible things that people are doing in the state. It's traumatizing.
Oh my gosh. It makes you feel safe, and it just gives you comfort, that unconditional love.
Love that there. Back here, hundreds of kids are going to have the chance to shop with a cop today for Christmas presents. South Carolina Highway Patrol and state transport officers are giving more than 140 kids a $150 gift card to shop until they drop. It's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. at Walmart Supercenter in Aiken. And young burn patients walked away with gifts and Christmas cheer at Shop with a Doc yesterday. The Burn Foundation of America hosted its annual event at the Evans Walmart. Patients got a gift card and shopped with their doctor and other members of their burn care team at Doctors Hospital.
The best part is the chaos of it all, just the craziness of them doing the shopping and running around and having fun and seeing them at their normal.
Santa and Mrs. Claus also came down from the North Pole to visit with them. A lot of fun there, as you can see.
I can go shop with a cop. I got one in mind.
Yeah?
You got a cop in mind you'd like to shop with?
Not off the top of my head.
No? Okay.
I know a couple.
Well, for a good thing. Yeah, not a bad thing. I'm not trying to go that way. My pick would be Keith. Keith, I know you're watching. Let's go shop. I know the place.
Tim's buying.
That's right. Well, never mind. All right. We all know it's cold. We have temperatures that are down in the 20s right now, and we'll look forward to maybe some highs in the 60s going into tomorrow. There's going to be another front coming through at the end of the week that'll change it all back into some cold air. Some more on that update coming up shortly, about 6:32.
Thompson Mayor Benji Cranford walks free after a grand jury indictment accuses him of sneaking liquor to prison inmates. Our cameras were rolling the moment the jury ruled him not guilty on both counts.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp had suspended Cranford from office while awaiting trial. Now that suspension was lifted after the verdict was reached. Your Taylor Martin joining us now live in the newsroom this morning. She's breaking down how the jury reached that verdict. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Ashley. Mayor Cranford's attorneys claim the gin which he bought as a malaria remedy in June fell out of his car when he stopped to make a technologically clumsy attempt to reconnect his Bluetooth. Jurors reached a verdict around 4 p.m., and the verdict cleared him of both counts after testimony of the final prosecution witnesses and after juries heard from the mayor himself. Cranford was indicted by a grand jury and arrested in August by GBI officers who led him away from city offices in handcuffs. He said he had not been contacted prior by someone saying there was a warrant for his arrest, and after jurors reached a verdict, he thanked them, and after being suspended as mayor by Governor Brian Kemp with the acquittal, he's hoping to finish the work he started.
I want to thank the jury for the verdict and listening to the facts and coming to the truth. And I want to thank the citizens of Thompson, and hopefully I can go back to work tomorrow and finish the work that I've started.
Now that you heard there, Mayor Cranford says he's hoping to be back this morning to do the job Thompson elected him to do.
Okay, back to business here in Thompson. Taylor Martin live in our newsroom this morning. Thanks for that, Taylor.
Warming shelters are now open for people who need a place to stay as temperatures drop below average. Garden City Rescue Mission and the Salvation Army are two organizations that are stepping in to help. The Salvation Army Center of Hope tells us that it's seen a boost of people in need this week. Garden City Rescue Mission's executive director says they house about 55 men at their overnight shelter on a normal day, and he says they also accept people during the day when temps get as cold as they are now. And the uptick in people needing a place to go can't be because of just one thing.
Get enough money for rent for an apartment is not as easy as it used to be, and so people are finding themselves on the streets. 2 years ago, they might not have been in this situation. Then the storm has displaced people on top of it.
Now, if you need to go to one of those shelters, Augusta Transit is offering free rides this week until 8 p.m. You must have clearance and an ID. You can get a background check from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office before 5 p.m. If it's after 5 or you can't make it there, you can call the number on your screen, 706-821-1080, and a deputy will come to you. Bus pickup locations are at the Broad Street Transfer Facility and May Park Community Center. We also have daytime warming shelters, and those are on our website, wrdw.com.
Georgia's longest trial in history came to an end when the
Aiken drivers may have to find a different route this morning. SCDOT is permanently closing a section of Croft Mill Road near University Parkway. That's going to be at 9 o'clock this morning. The closure is part of a roadway improvement project. It's going to be tackling safety concerns at the intersections of Vaucluse Road and University Parkway. Drivers should use Vaucluse Road instead of Croft Mill Road to get onto University Parkway. You are taking a look at photos from yesterday morning's multi-car crash pileup on Bobby Jones that had traffic at a standstill for hours yesterday morning. We first brought it to you as breaking news. Snides Towing says that 6 cars were involved. 2 overturned, as you could see there, blocking lanes of traffic. They shared these photos with us. The overturned cars had the westbound lanes closed as crews worked to clear up the mangled mess during a busy time of the morning. GDOT says that the scene cleared nearly 5 hours after the accident. We're currently working to find out what caused that crash and if there were any injuries. The Hitchcock Animal Hospital in Aiken County says it will remain open. They released that statement last night, and it comes after one of the co-owners faces murder charges for the shooting death of her husband. He was also a co-owner. 43-year-old Jennifer Ray was arrested Sunday night after her husband was found dead from multiple gunshot wounds inside a home on Pride's Crossing in Aiken County. If you're traveling to Atlanta, watch out for a ticketing scam. Police officers say that there's an uptick in fake parking tickets. They show up in popular tourist spots and sometimes in illegal parking places. Police recommend checking to see if it's real based on where it asks you to pay. Officers say that fees will not be processed through PayPal or a Gmail account.
You can give the gift of life at several mobile blood drives this week. Today you can donate at Piedmont Augusta from 9 to 4:45. A drive will be set up at Ingles Market in Rennes from 10 to 12:50. Then from 2 to 5:50, a mobile unit will be at Rennes Baptist Church. If you can't donate today, you have tomorrow as well. From 7:30 to 2:45, you can swing by Westside High School, then East Central Regional Hospital, Gracewood campus from 8:50 to 11:40. We have a full list of blood drives for the remainder of this week and next week on our website, wrdw.com. Still ahead, it's been more than a year since Augusta University Health merged with Wellstar MCG. A look at the progress and accomplishments coming up after the break.
Well, we are in the middle of a very cold morning, widespread lower 20s. Then we look at a picture like this and just show that promise of sunshine coming up here after 7 o'clock. In for a short period of a warming trend. We'll tell you about it next.
And as we head to break, giving you a live look over Wheeler Road, it is 6:38.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on time.
For years, the Children's Hospital of Georgia has GeraldJonesVW.com and at Augusta's only Volkswagen dealer, Gerald Jones Volkswagen. For years, the Children's Hospital of Georgia has provided miracles to thousands of children in need.
But the miracle they need this year comes from you.
Be a part of our 24th annual Cares for Kids Radiothon with iHeartMedia Augusta and News 1226.
You'll see and hear stories of hope, healing, and inspiration as patients and families share their stories this holiday season.
The 24th annual Cares for Kids Radiothon, December 5th through 7th.
And all donations go towards care of children in our area, like Cole.
Well, let's make miracles happen.